Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is there's enough love in the world for all of us. And today, happy Earth Day. I believe I have it right this time. Yay. And a happy new moon in Taurus. Powerful energy today. Really powerful energy for setting intentions, planting seeds. I always say that the new moon in Taurus is particularly fertile because it is that Taurus earth. What is that word? I love it so much. Fecund energy. Like it's so fertile and muddy and ready, like muddy from the spring, ready for us to plant our seeds, plant our intentions. And with this new moon in Taurus, I do feel like we want to seed intentions for the new world that we are creating. Seed intentions around value, seed intentions around things that we value, seed intentions around knowing the truth of abundance. Hence the energy mantra, there is enough love in the world for all of us. Now I sometimes explain that, but I'm going to explain that again. When I say that, love can mean different things for so many people. For some, love is having enough food. For some, love is having enough money. For some, love is having relationships. For some, love is having stuff. For some, love is having a place in the world where they can display their work. And for many of us, it's a bunch of all of those things. So, realizing that we live in an abundant world, society, not always, but abundant world, a very abundant earth, and tuning into that energy and holding that energy for everybody, because the truth is, while some of us, many of us, have experienced the idea of lack, the true truth of this world is abundance. And so we do want to tune into that Taurian abundance energy with this new moon. This new moon is happening at 3 degrees Taurus. It is happening at 7:26 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 10:26 p.m. Eastern time. 3 degrees. 3 degrees is a degree of expansion. So we want to set our thoughts, that mental energy, on expansion. And to me, realizing there is enough love in the world for each and every single one of us, that is one of the most expansive thoughts to me that there is. This new moon, the Sabian symbol for this new moon, I love it, and it's reminding us of the abundant energy, the abundant spirit. The Sabian symbol for this new moon is, trying to remember it off the top of my head, steps leading up to a lawn filled with clover. So, especially if you are a rabbit, you are thinking, hello, yes. Clover representing good luck. It can be the 3-leaf clover, which is that Trinity, again, expansion energy, or it can be that 4-leaf clover, which is notorious for good things coming your way. And that's one of the things that we want to hold on to, even in this dark of the moon, even as we build to this full moon energy. That energy, I believe in good things. I've told you guys often that that's my mantra that I go to when things feel hard. I believe in good things. I believe in good things. I believe in good things. And suddenly, good things just seem to start happening because it's just like opening yourself up to it. It's the same thing. I believe in abundance. I believe in abundance. I believe in abundance is telling the world, and it just opens you up to that energy. So this is pretty powerful. Now, this new moon, it does not have any exact aspects going on, but before we reach the new moon, we are going to hit a square with Saturn energy, Saturn in Aquarius energy. So Saturn's still hanging out at that 1 degree. So moon squaring that Saturn, we may get emotional about this process, the tearing down and the rebuilding. It doesn't necessarily always feel safe. Change does not necessarily always feel safe. We need to allow these emotions to move through, pass through. They have validity in this energy. And yet still, Saturn and Aquarius stay focused on the vibration of the future, abundance, everybody realizing and tuning into the energy of there is enough love in the world for them. How about that? That's the world I want to live in, where everybody knows and is living life according from that place that there is enough love in the world for them. Holy cow, does that feel like to my energy field. So we want to hold that vision, but do be aware that we may feel in this square some of the challenges from outside and some of the vibrational challenges from outside that do not yet hold that energy, hold that vision, hold that vibrational form. Moon in Taurus. Personal worth is such a thing, especially if you are not doing what has been established. It has been a long process for me, and I expect it will continue on being a process for me, getting to know my worth. You may find in the dark of the moon some of your worth stuff coming up to be processed. Ding! So do be aware of that through the day. In fact, a lot of that may come up, especially early in the day before the moon even shifts into Taurus. We finish up Moon in Aries, and Moon in Aries is going to square Pluto and Jupiter. And this is about holding the truth of your I am energy and not letting that outside energy sway you from your truth. You don't have to compare yourself. The bamboo has its own sense of strength. It does not have to be like the oak. So it's really honoring your personal process, putting down that suppression energy, that energy where it's you should, the shoulds of Capricorn, you should be like this, you should do this, you should do that. Put that down. I also feel like the suppression card is a lot of us are releasing, whether it's feelings, emotions, there's jobs, things that no longer align, that have felt suppressive. This is good energy to bless it and let it go. Because I tell you this truly, the universe does love a vacuum. It loves when you're in receptive space. And so many times we pack our arms so full, it's how are you going to carry the thing that's really meant for you? So do be aware of that. We're putting this down in and through this energy. All right, so we have those squares. The moon will shift into Taurus. What is it, 12:36 p.m. Pacific time. Moon in Taurus, new moon, get outside, get grounded, connect in. You may feel tired when the moon shifts. I always talk about those void moon energies. It can pull us down. The dark of the moon can be pulling us down. I love that proverb or whatever it is. They tried to bury us. They did not know that we are seeds. Keep that in mind and seed yourself. Seed yourself is the new thing. Okay, so I think I've actually gone through all of the astro. So new moon energy, very potent. Seed yourself. Take it easy, but do look into your intentions. And if you have some time and would like to join us on Patreon, I always do a new moon circle, intentions, pull cards. So you can always join my Patreon page and do that. Let me finish up these two cards that I did not show you. Well, let me show you this. I have the schizophrenia card. The mental energy may still be bothering you. Do be aware of that. You do not have to spin in it. You do not have to spin in others' shoulds or perceptions or any of that. But if you find yourself there, how can you offer love to yourself? How can you offer love to the fear of the fear of lack that has come from the other, that has pushed their perception onto you? Because there is enough love in the world for you. We do live in a friendly universe. It is an extremely friendly universe. And we each have a place here and a purpose here. And this is what we want to really remember and seed and grow in with this new moon energy, because it's powerful and it is fertile and ripe, and we are seeds and we have been planted, and it is time. All right, so that is it for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for each and every single one of you. And the better it gets, the better it gets. Namaste.